Hello and welcome to MHStv. I'm Kiana Rosetto. Daniel Z and Evan Bordner will be joining me later on for a special message. For now, let's get into your news for Friday, May 31st. For our first announcement today, I'd like to remind everyone that Finals Week has officially begun, with seniors taking their first final today during 4th block. Underclassmen will be taking their first 2 finals on Monday during blocks 2 and 3. You can see any teacher for a full end-of-the-year schedule. Please remember to be respectful and courteous in the halls, study hard, and finish the year off strong. Commencement is also quickly approaching. MHS will celebrate the class of 2019 as they turn the page on their high school careers on Sunday, June 9th at 4 p.m. Seniors must arrive at 2:45. Commencement practice will take place on Thursday, June 6th and Friday, June 7th at 9:45 a.m. in the MHS auditorium. Seniors must attend these practices. Speaking of celebration, several MHS groups participated in the Memorial Day Parade on Monday, including the Mishawaka dance team and the marching band. Thank you to everyone who came out to support MHS and remember our fallen heroes. The MHS Building Trades class also recently celebrated a victory after successfully completing their build.
The MHS Building Trades class has completed their house for the year. We went out on Saturday to check out all of the hard work that they have put in.
This year's house is a great addition to the Mishawaka community. Students were able to work on every aspect of the building process this year, unlike in years past, but it wasn't all that easy.
Probably siding. Siding took forever because it just has to be perfect. Everything has to line up around the whole house. That was a process.
While some parts were difficult, students were proud of many aspects of their house. For example, the master bathroom.
Well, the tile shower, definitely a big thing. The siding with the white corners, the porch, landscaping really. I mean, it's a new house.
Definitely the master bathroom. Me and Derek put like years into that thing. It took forever as a process. Definitely proud of that. That's probably the biggest project that I did. That's, everyone comes into a house, they look at the tile because it's a high price thing.
Next year, students will be building a bigger house with more moving parts. This will require a bigger crew. So why should other students take this 3-hour daily class?
I don't know, it's kind of like a sport in a way, not a lot of people know like how sports feel, but this is like a sport in a way. You're here, you're dedicated, you work hard, and you get an outcome. And I mean, if that's something you like doing, you should do it.
It's 100% worth it. You get to see anything and everything of building a house, and if you end up building your own house, you get to have more experience with it. And even if you don't build a house, but you buy a house and you work on it, then you have more experience with that and you don't have to pay somebody.
Wow, what an incredible accomplishment. Thank you for all of your hard work, you guys. With the school year swiftly coming to a close, many students find themselves suffering from the summer blues at the thought of being cooped up at home for the next 3 months. Officials with the Transfield bus station have realized this issue and will be offering free bus rides to all Mishawaka students with a valid student ID all summer long. Don't forget to take advantage of this valuable resource and soak up the summer sun with your friends. Now, let's check in with MHSTV's Evan Bordner for this week's Cavemen Sports Update, and Daniel Z with a review of last week's exciting student events.
Hello everybody, I'm Evan Bordner, and welcome to your sports news for this week. It was a great weekend for Cavemen athletics. Let's start on the diamond as the Cavemen softball team reached the sectional championship by defeating Plymouth 12-0. They faced one of the state's best teams in the Penn Kingsmen in the sectional championship, losing 17-0. Congrats on another great season. While the softball team made it to the sectional final, the baseball team tried to do the same over the weekend. They first had to get past Michigan City Saturday. They came out strong, scoring 6 runs in the 4th inning and adding 1 more in the 6th to beat the Wolves 7-1. Later that day, the Cavemen needed to beat South Bend Adams, a team that has previously beat the Cavemen 4-3 back on April 15th. Mishawaka was determined not to let that happen again as they defeated the Eagles 4-2 to advance to the sectional finals on Memorial Day. After being rescheduled to noon on Monday due to threat of bad weather, the Cavemen took on Plymouth for a chance to repeat as sectional champs. The game was close throughout, with the Cavemen taking a 2-0 lead in the 3rd inning. They wouldn't need much more than that as Sam Shively and Ryan Watt combined to shut out the Pilgrims in the 3-0 victory. You can see highlights and interviews at cavemensports.com. The Cavemen will travel to LaPorte on Saturday to take on Northridge. The game will be on WSBT radio as well as on the Mishawaka Network YouTube page. Sectionals for all spring sports are coming to a close as the boys golf team will be taking on the competition tomorrow in sectional play. They competed in the NIC golf tournament last weekend as they finished in 6th place out of 12 teams. Jacob Rader led the Cavemen with an 88 and Ben Pamachina shot a 91. Finally, in sports for the week, we get to the track teams as they head down to Bloomington for the state track meet. There are 10 boys who went down yesterday, while the girls also will have 10 qualifiers who will leave today. We have complete results from both next week on our last MHS Newscast. As the girls head down to the state competition, senior Faith Quintana was honored with 2 awards, the Under Armour Woman of Will Graduation Award and the Centier Bank Performer of the Week for her sectional and regional performances. That's all for this week's Cavemen Sports Update. Let's run it on down to Daniel Z for some more exclusive MHS news coverage.
Thanks, Evan. Tonight, there will be a tailgate for all students at 6:30 in the student parking lot to celebrate the class of 2019. Yesterday, there was a trip to Cedar Point for students with perfect attendance. Congratulations to Ethan Birch for his perfect attendance throughout high school and to the other students who went on the trip. In the coming weeks, the Building Trades program will be helping to construct the MHS Gardening Club's community greenhouse near the Battelle Center. Band Slam was held last Friday, May 24th. There are performances by the teacher band What?, Gabriel and Braden Weeks, I Feel Less, Hot Jazz, Joe Farfaro, and more. Soon, you can check out new podcasts focused on the Mishawaka community by the Mishawaka Network on Anchor, Google Podcasts, and Spotify. And now, to a special message from our senior staff.
As the age-old saying goes, all good things must come to an end.
As graduation grows near, it's now time for us to say goodbye and begin a new chapter in each of our lives.
Thank you for allowing each of us to share in this incredible journey with all of you.
It was truly an unforgettable experience.
I'm Kiana Rossetto.
I'm Daniel Z.
And I'm Evan Bordner.
Signing off for MHS TV.